series of Bosa Live. We are very excited to share this live today with you. I'm very honored to be back here with all of you once again. As I said before, I'm honored to be working with Bosa Company, and I'm very excited to prepare this awesome live for all of you. So yeah, hello everyone. Hope you guys are there very comfortable to get all this information that we got today. I would like to express my gratitude to the Bosa team for allowed me to, create together these awesome episodes of Bosa Technology Lives. And for today, we have been prepared a very particular information because today is more like a conversation that we are going to have, because throughout I've been discussing everything about Bosa with all of you. I've been also sharing some real situations, right? And I think Bosa is a great company and is the most secure and reliable company right now in the market. So I hope that all of you achieve your financial freedom with Bosa soon. That will be great to see. And we all are looking for that, for all of you to have that experience and get better in life. So yeah, in the previous episode we talked about the two perspectives of investment and investment concepts, and referring to the thought that investors constantly refine and improve in practice that embodies the investor's personality to analyze, to judge, make decisions, and guide investors' behavior, right? And reflect that investors' investment purposes and wishes. We are about to talk right now of the difference between interpretations that we can have about poverty and wealth, right? Because that's what I say. Today is more like a conversation. I would like to share with you some interpretations of those concepts, and I would like for you to share with us in the comments what do you think about poverty and wealth, and what is your concept about that. Today we want to share those interpretations, and based on something like I heard someone recommend one time, a long time ago actually, a book that is the Investment and Financial Management Enlightenment book, which mainly aims to understand the difference between the thinking of the rich people and the thinking of the poor people. Some of the sentences are very, very good to share with you because are very important, and it's the way that you can understand in a better way how to start your own investments, and how to lose all that doubts, and if you feel like, I don't know, I'm not very sure about that, there's something about that you have to know, because one of those sentences says that the world is full of talented poor people. I think is right. Other sentences that says that the poor work hard and the rich keep investing. Poor people actually teach their children how to write a good resume to get a good job, while the rich people teach their kids to develop ambitious career and financial plans to create entrepreneurial opportunities. You can see now how can we start talking about this difference between one and another. And you actually, while you listen all that I have to say today for you, you can do your own analysis, and your own interpretation of the differences, right? So we can continue talking about those sentences. There's one that says that the poor work for money while the rich people let money work for them. And it's right. You constantly hear people saying like, I need money this month, I need money to do this, I need money to do that. And the rich people take that money and invest because they know they will receive better results at the end of the day. So they don't worry that much for the money that they will receive. They take that money and invest. And I think it's the best opportunity to do it right now because rich people buy assets actually, and the poor people just spend the money and what they think they need, that is the daily life. And rich people just concentrate doing, you know different things to receive better opportunities and then to buy some assets in the market. There's another sentence that say that the poor man said, go up in a company stairs is something to do step by step, something to do, in a very long period, while the rich man ask, why not to be the master of the stairs? Something like they move forward and they think just in a faster way to do things. And I think we have to learn so much from the people that really works that way in the daily life. There's other that say that the poor people say a stable job is everything, while the rich says continue learning is everything. And it's true. We actually being on that spot that we say like, okay, we got a job, we receive money, I'm good. But we are not here to do that. We're not here just to be safe. We have to take some risks and really move forward and go looking for opportunities because there's a lot of opportunities out there, and we are just scared or we are just doubting so much. And that's something that doesn't doesn't make any good for us. There's other that say poor people just spend money, and yeah, while rich people buy assets, as I said before, in the middle class just buy debts that they think are assets, but we know that is not that way. You just have to see and know that the rich people focus on their assets while others focus on their income. It's very different to do things like that. While rich people are buying assets, are investing on something big, there's people that, just, I want to get the money this month, I'm working hard for this, I'm working hard for that, but complains a lot in life. And why you have to be on that spot complaining that much when you have a lot of opportunities out there in the market like Bosa company? So that's why we are happy to talk about this interpretation of poverty and wealth with you, to make you know how much that gets into your mind and don't allows you to be better every single day, right? There's other sentence that say that smart people always hire people smarter than them. And I think that's the better things to do something, because why you have to be jealous of smarter people? You have to work with smarter people to make things better, right? So becoming a ruler of money is something that you have to have on mind, not to be a slave. Is, I think, is financial wisdom. So financial IQ includes and so many skills, and one of those skills is the financial knowledge, that is the ability to read and understand numbers. There's other skill that you must need, that is investment strategy, that is the science of making money. And understanding the market is other very important ability, that is the science of supply and demand. If you have the desire to get rich, you must concentrate, because people seek balance will stay where they are and not move forward. And it's such a thing that doesn't allow you to be better every single day. You just feel stuck. You just feel like, why me? I think I deserve better. I think I need more money. But why don't you take actions on that? Why don't you take opportunities that is right now out there? Why you have so much care to do things? I think it's something that you have to ask yourself and work on it, because I think it's very important to take risks in life. If you want to make some progress, you must be out of balance, as I said, and pay attention to how to continue to make progress, because it's very important to see the progress yourself. It's not something that someone else will do it, will tell you how to do it. It's something that you need to take actions, and you need to move and go and take the opportunities that life are giving you to receive better opportunities in life, and to be have a daily, you know better life, and get to become what you really wanted to do. Of course, I don't want to continue without saying to you that you can start putting in the comments what your thoughts about poverty and wealth, and let's have that feedback. Let's share these differences, and the concept that you may have of it, to compare what I'm talking about with your own thoughts. There's other sentences that, and one of the sentences say that the biggest loss is to lose an opportunity. And that's mean that if you are not in you know having the opportunity to start working with a company like Bosa, you just must lose to be better, and to receive better incomes, receive better opportunities out there in the market, because Bosa company allows people to grow, and you can become that person that you hope to be for your family, and maybe your friends, right? Because lack of self-discipline, I think, is the main factor that separates the rich from the poor, because people without inner perseverance often becomes the victim of strong self-discipline, and only by having the courage to follow the mainstream you can become rich. I think these are very excellent sentences, and one of them, some of them, I think all of them actually, have been accompanying me on my own journey, because I think it's a journey, and we all have the opportunity to see why we need to do and listen to ourselves, and start taking actions, right? So, what's the difference between the poor people and the rich people? Next, we can do an example, and I will use the letter A to represent poor people, and the letter B to represent rich people. So, A teaches children how to write a good resume to find better job, while B is educating their children to develop ambitious career and financial plans to create entrepreneurial opportunities. A always work for money, just for that, and they are hoping to receive their money to, buy some food or hang out with the friends, and things like that, while B are making money work for them. I think it's such a great and very marked difference right there, because all B's consumption is to purchase assets, while A's consumption is just to survive the daily life, and doesn't have to be that way. Risks are always everywhere, and A will only blindly avoid risks, while B will be learn how to manage those risks to, receive and work together, actually, because there are some risks in life that you must take to be better, and you don't have to be afraid of it. Because, well, poor people like to do things alone. This is something that I've been, studying with the past of the year, and I think it's true. Poor people just like to do things alone. They just think that they don't need anyone to do things in life, But you see rich people like organizing groups and people to do things, right? Because poor people often have many ideas, but they only want to do nothing. And it's not, doesn't have to be like that. You don't have to be just, you know, feel that you're safe or feel comfy or just like that. You have to move, you have to do things, and rich people dare to think and do, while poor people just reject them by don't understand them. So many opportunities are out there, and I think poor people just pass them by, while rich people are good at seeing the opportunities, and then they have the courage to understand them. They are very open minded and constantly try to make mistakes and finally choose some industry to work, actually. So that suit personality and development trends, and thereby gaining wealth and freedom. But just see, the poor people are very conservative and backward and do not try anything and can make only decisions within a limited scope of cognition. Choice vaguely choosing a major or even an industry becomes of the choice. So that leads to poverty. And I would like to see what are your thoughts about poverty and wealth. What are your concepts? What are your ideas about this topic that we are having today? You can start comment. You can start asking if you have some doubts about both the company. Let me read some of them. I can see all of you greeting me. Thank you so much for being back here. I like to see that the same names, the same people are here, and I know that you are right now a big group, a big family in both the company, and it's awesome to feel your, you know, your support, and that you dedicate your time to be here with us is such a great thing. So thank you so much. Emilia Mayer are asking, Mr. Andre, how to increase the VIP level of my Bosa account? Well, Emilia, you can actually consult your exclusive tutor to do that. But I have to say that if you are already creating your group, if you have working hard and dedicating time, if you are investing in both a company, you will get there soon as possible. I just guaranteed you that. So just keep going and keep working hard, because I would like to see how, you know successful you will become. Belinda is asking, why what payment methods and withdrawal methods does the platform support? There's various methods to withdraw. I can guarantee you that you can do it with, Binance, OKX, Huobi, and there's so many that the app allows to withdraw. As I said before, there's no limit to do it, and it's very openly and very easy to use. The platforms, I want to remind you, that supports to pay USDT for recharge and withdrawal. And there's European local bank card recharge to do it too. Paulina, why on earth do we have rich people and poor people? Well, I think this is very important to talk about. And I think with just that question, we can make another completely live episode, because it's a very, very long, topic to talk. But I think it's just have to be that way. It's very important to have, you know, rich people and poor people, because actually, if you don't think that much, I think we need those type of people, because they work even if not directly, they work hand by hand. And as I said before, everything in this life is possible, and all the people that we must know as poor people become, if they work hard, if they have discipline, and if they do research, and if they prepare themselves, if they're just study hard, and keep going, they will become rich people too. So it's great to see how many people have been changing their life with opportunities, just like Bosa company, with investment, and right now with the cryptocurrency market. I think so many people have been changing their life and the life of their families. And I don't know, it's something like great to see. It's something that I like to talk about, and something that I like to be part of. So yeah, there's the poor people exchange in limited time for money, but the rich use their money to buy our time and earn more money. Therefore, all the rich people in the world, no matter what industry they are doing one thing, and it's the management team. They always organize everything to do better things, but they don't do that alone. Right? You just have to be clear on that you can work alone, even when you think you have all the you know tools and all the knowledge and all the ideas and all. You never will be succeed working alone. I have to say that. And you can also see that starting your own investment on both a company, you can receive better incomes. But while you start creating your own team and your groups, you will regret to not be starting creating teams before, because you are going to be better and you can actually become a master on both a company. So let me give you two examples to illustrate some of this. And suppose you have a team of cleaners with 1,000 people. Okay, they connection right now. Hello everyone, hope you still there. Okay, let's continue talking about how rich people use some systems to make money for themselves, which also called passive incomes, while the poor is always using the they are using no anterior. I'm sorry, things connection is a little bit bad. Mm. Mm-hmm. The second one. Okay, we can continue talking about the rich people using systems to make money, sorry, for themselves, which also called passive income, while the poor are always using their physical strength to make money, which can also call active income. Because when poor people encounter some problems, they always attribute them to external causes. And when rich people encounter problems, they first think about themselves, wide out finding out the reasons and make continuous improvements. The poor people always like to complain about unfairness. As I said before, so many of us have been there talking about or thinking about why me, why I can receive better opportunities, why I just can get enough payment. But let's think about why we are still there, why we don't take opportunities like Bosa company that offers all of us opportunities to receive better incomes, to invest our money and become, better present persons and have that wealthy life that we all want. And there's a difference. While the rich people are always learning new social rules, poor people are just stuck and, just think about how to put yourself on a favorable side under this unfair rule. I want you to ask if you still there, because I think I'm having some bad connection problems, but I'm here to give you all this information. I would like you to share your own concepts of poverty and wealth, and then we can share all this information. We can share our experiences and talk about this, right? Okay, we can continue talking about those concepts, because I think just poor people only save money, while rich people are constantly find ways to invest to create their income. So the poor have single income and do not think about trying more ways to make money. If they want to make more money, they must invest their money in more profitable projects, because poor people are not good at managing money, but rich people are good at managing their own money, their own investment. Poor people think they know everything, is the thing that I was saying before. They just think that they have to do things alone and they don't need anyone else, because I have the enough tools, I have the enough knowledge to do my own things. But you don't see rich people working alone. You don't see big companies that have been created just for one person or by one person. They always work together, and that's something that we must know how to do it, because rich people keep studying hard, and people should continue to learn and improve themselves and should not be satisfied with current achievements. It's something like you can continue working hard to get more. The poor people just sit and wait and hope that they will be taken care of by good luck, while the rich people keep taking actions and giving, right? So poor people always dream about getting rich overnight, while rich people are down to earth and move toward their goals step by step. Poor people save face, but rich people are often willing to put down their dignity in order to achieve their own goals. I think rich people are afraid of missing opportunities, and while the poor are always worried about those opportunities, and always having doubts, and not very sure to do anything, just waiting to other to do things. And okay, I will wait if you invest money and you will tell me how you manage that, how it goes. And you don't have to be waiting for other to try it when you have the opportunities in front of you. So yeah, I think why poor people are always worrying about those opportunities to deceive others is because every opportunity to make money is actually suspicious, and it's not like that. You just must just be sure, just study, just prepare yourself, and work wisely and take some risks to do everything better. When every opportunity to make money comes, there is no successful example. That's what rich people always think about, is why if they succeed, but the poor always think, wow, what about if I fail? And I understand when they say that, because we all have been there. Because I think we all have been in some place of doubts, and sometimes we just have so many insecurities, and maybe don't know what to do, maybe don't have an example nearby us to see how can we work. But the thing is like to take some risks, and as I said before, if you prepare yourself, if you do your research, if you have opportunities like this to be better, I think you can get there, is what I've been saying. I understand that you must have doubts, you must are not have the all the entire knowledge to do your investment, but we have been there, all of us have been there, and I think Bosa company and Bosa team are ready to give you all the details and the tools and guides you through all these projects for you to feel, safe, and that you are doing something great. Okay, I invited you once again to let me know in the comment area if you have been having some doubts, if you have been thinking about some insecurities that you may have. Because as I said in the beginning, I just want this life to be more like a conversation, more like to share concepts or our own thoughts about wealth and poverty. So I'm here reading your comments. I'm waiting for you to share information with me, share your own experience in your own situation. Or I can actually invite one of you guys, if you are already invest in both a company, if you already have been seeing uh, a change in your life, if you feel like you finally are having some success, you can share that experience and you can share your situation, your actual situation, with all of us here in the comments. And I think that that will help some people that are just thinking and having some doubt on investment to, take actions and start right now. Because I've been saying in all the previous episodes that cryptocurrency market is always growing and always getting bigger, so you must take action now, and you just need to do your investment and your research to become successful and get that wealthy life that we all want. Because as I said, I think poor people only accept familiar things, something like to feel they are safe, they are secure. I'm just are doing this, but why not to take some risks and do your own investment? I think while rich people are good at accepting new things, the poor have no clear goals and plans and live just one day at the time. And actually, it's not a good way to do things. And besides that, I think while you are working hard every single day, just in a, having multiple jobs to get money, besides that, is very boring. Actually, I think it's not a good way to live your life when you have so many things to do out there, so many places to go, so many opportunities to become that person that you wanted to be. So I think what the price you need to pay to achieve your goals and make detailed plans on how to accomplish your goals is doing everything step by step. And the poor people like to listen to conspiracies, and always feel that there must be ulterior secrets behind all success, while the rich always think about how to make the best use of their existing resource. Two, okay, we talk about all the two, all the thank you, all these opportunities that you will get in life. And we can continue saying like poor people like to emphasize luck and attribute the success of the rich to luck and attribute their own failures to luck. The rich like to emphasize hard work only by doing what they can do the best, that is the seize luck and opportunities, and when it comes to them they just take those risks to do things in their own investment, and become just better every single day. So the way of thinking of the rich is that they can always discover and seize opportunities that are not they are not afraid of take risks and challenges. So the poor always find various reasons and excuses to give up opportunities and are afraid of failures and difficulties. And I think actually we all can learn a lot of things from failures. And I think if you don't have failures in life, you can become better every single day, because there's so many learning from that. For example, when encountering a new business model, the rich people will take the initiative to understand and try to participate, and the poor will think that is a scam or that is not feasible and miss the opportunity, right? There's so many people out there that just keep thinking everything is a scam, everything is not safe to do. But how you will become better if you keep on that spot in your life that you just, you know, feel good with your boring daily life and having so many jobs to receive some money just to use it and to buy some food, or to do normal things, when you can receive so many opportunities out there in the world. There's so much places to go, so much places to know, and so much learning that you must take. So I think that the way of thinking of the rich is that they use the compound interested effect of money to make money, and the poor use their labor in exchange for limited rewards. For example, rich people will invest their idle funds in Bossa to continue making more profits. The poor will use the money earned by Bossa to deposit in a bank to earn some insignificant interest. And it's something very lack to do, because you must continue doing your investment to receive better income. So the way of thinking of the rich is that they are influential and inspiring, and they expand their influence by building their own teams or brands. The poor are obedient and dependent, and they reduce their responsibilities by joining others people's teams. They don't have, that in mind, or that, I think, you know thinking of create their teams. I would like to be the leader of these people. I would like to guide them to be better. I would like to teach them how to get there. They just like to be part of those teams. And I think it's a big difference when it becomes to rich people. They like to organize, and based on their own experience they like to teach people how to do it. So as I said, Rich people take the initiative to organize and coordinate research and personnel. Poor people will passively wait and follow instructions. So, as I always say, no one's born rich. I think there is a gap between winner and losers, and there are only two reasons. I think you just have to own your efforts and choices, and follow them, and think about all that thoughts you have when something tells you that you just must take this risk. Go there and don't doubt about it, because often a correct choice can change the life of a person, of a family. And a person who wants to succeed will not let go any opportunity to succeed, just like the birth of a Bosa company now. So I really hope everyone will not miss and seize the opportunity when it comes. So I really would like to continue share some experience of you working with Bosa. If you have been doing your own investment, I would like for you to share with us all your experience in the comments. And I would like to know if you have some doubts by far at this time and you didn't start operating with Bosa company. I invited you to download the app and start your own investment, and let me know if you would like to create your own team, because we can guide you through do it, right? Alice is asking, is Bosa operation license? Yes, Bosa have been operating in the European market for 10 months with the license of the Greek and German government. You can actually find those licenses in the official website and read them by yourself. I'm sorry that there's people questioning on their own language. I'm sorry I cannot answer due to the language restriction, but there's a system, an assistant of Bosa doing their best to respond to you. But as I said before, I just would like to see if you have been the experience in investment and share with us all those knowledge and all your experience in the cryptocurrency market. We liked to see how many of you have been creating your own team and receiving some better incomes. That's why we wanted that you share your how you manage that, how you've been creating your team, how you teach them how to do things better, and how you've been working with Bosa company. Share with us how many robots you have been invested on. In the last episode, someone was sharing with us that he received some incomes about like $500, and it was great to see that there's people changing their own lives. with opportunities like this one. And actually, without doing that much more than studying and learning, because you just need your mobile to do things like this. You don't have to be staring 24/7 at your computer or working so hard. You just will have actually time to be with your family and take care of yourself in your daily life, and not to be working so hard. That's something that he actually shared with us too, that his wife was saying that calling him like you are lazy now, you just in the couch every single day. And he was sharing that, okay, I'm on the couch, but I'm receiving $500 this month with Bosa company. I think it's great. And I actually tell him to invite his wife, I'm sorry, to start her the operations in Bosa company too, or create a team together. It will be great to see. If you are here, you can share that experience with us. And if you continue taking some actions and taking opportunities and doing your own investments, I think you will become better and better. And as I said before, you must take some action now. That is, the 5G era and cryptocurrency market are growing so fast, and so many people wanted to be part of. So don't wait for other people to tell you how their lives have been changing, and see that by yourself. Take some opportunities and take some actions, because I think that is great to see. And then going from poverty to wealth requires not only hard work, but also persistence and learning. And if you are doing something, if you are preparing to do something, it's great, because going from rich to financial freedom requires more than just an effort. I think everything is about learning and you realizing financial freedom and trying to achieve that financial freedom. Because the big difference between success and failure is just a simple thing, a matter of financial management philosophy that we talked in the previous episode. And you just got all the information there if you want to see the previous episodes to understand those financial philosophy. We just can learn about that. So got to remind you that we must know how to use robot advisors to automatically work and make money for us, because we will become a popular trend in the future. As I said before, especially right now in the current global economic downturn, I just suggest you that choose a stable and reliable financial company like Bosa to start doing your own investments. Don't hesitate anymore. Don't be afraid to step forward to trying to find your own success. Because if you don't take action, you just are destiny to be, a loser actually, because we must move forward. We must invest on ourselves too, by learning, by studying, by preparing ourselves, by letting behind those thoughts of doubts and afraid and or insecurities that don't allow us to continue growing and being better. I can see some of you continue asking some questions. As I said before, I'm very sorry that I can't respond directly to you due to the language restriction, but wanted to take the as to thank the both assistants that are working so hard to give you all the details. But well, we have been saying, I think there is a very big gap between winner and losers, and there are some reasons and choices that you have to take. So really want to thank both a company for giving me this opportunity once again to discuss the code of wealth with you, and wanted to thank all the audience for watching, for all your support, and for being there every single live. It's such a great thing to see that you are committed with the company and you still there for all of us. So as I said before, I want to remind you that going to poverty to wealth requires not only hard work but also persistence and learning. And growing from rich to financial freedom requires more than an effort, and there's difference between you realizing financial freedom and trying to achieve financial freedom. The only difference between success and failure is simple, is about your financial management philosophy. And all of us have our own way to do things. We just have to take care of that, to pay attention to our own thoughts and our own experience to become better every single day and receive better opportunities and better incomes. Out there, the market is very big and there's a lot of opportunities for all of us, but don't wait for other people to tell you how it is, how it works. You just have to take your own risk and your own experience, and don't be afraid of. Just think about how many great your life can be, taking some risks, taking some opportunities, and you know having this awesome experience that you can achieve with a Bosa company. Just take time, talk it with your family, share them all this information that you have been having from all the live series, or if you have been in touch with exclusive tutor, if you have been reading on information on the official website, talk about that with your family, your friends, and invite them to join Bosa. And maybe, I don't know, you just get into this lifestyle of cryptocurrency together already as a team, and you can see better incomes in your account, on your Bosa account. So yeah, this is it, guys. I want to thank you all for watching and supporting every single time. And got to remind you that if you want more information about Bosa, you can contact, as I said, your exclusive tutor for consultations just with one click on the app, Bosa app on Google Store. And please follow, of course, the official channel here on YouTube and subscribe to get notified for more live rooms like this. And the official telegrams, actually, the official telegram channel is Bosa Tech. And remember to visit the official website www.bosaapp.com. So thank you, everyone. Want to say that I'm very glad to be back here and hope to see you in the next episode to continue sharing such a great information. Thank you. Goodbye, dear viewers. Hope to see you next time and have a great night.